I'm sorry. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talks and Tea with me, Tonya Nicole, and my wonderful special guest today, Miss, tell me if I'm pronouncing it right, Kiah Rogers.
Yep, Kiah Rogers. Yep.
Welcome, Kiah. I'm going to play a quick little intro video, and then we will get right started with our Talks and Tea. All right, so we are back, and I am so excited to have you on today. And before I even introduce who you are, will you tell me what tea you're drinking today?
Yes, I will. So I'm actually drinking my black ginger mint herbal tea. I don't know if you could see, no, but it's a blackberry tea with organic peppermint and crystallized ginger. So yeah, it's
I'm gonna have to go
really
buy
nice.
more. I love
Yeah.
it. And tell us about your mug.
So my mug actually was a gift from my mom. It's this really cute little mug, and it has a adorable little butterfly on the inside. Can you see that?
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have no idea where she got it from. It was like a Mother's Day gift, and it's my favorite. So
beautiful. I love it. So I am drinking Blue Haze by Morefya.
Hey.
And I promise you, this is my favorite one.
Yeah.
And my mug says, "Be you, be kind." I just love that. That really fit today of just us going out and just being our best selves.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to take a quick little moment. If you all don't know who we have, yes, Miss Kiah Rogers is the owner and founder of Morefya Teas, the herbal tea and smoke blends. And she is one of our tea sponsors on Talks and Tea. And I wanted to take a moment just to bring you on so that we can learn a little more about you, your business, and who you are as a person and your brand.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited. For you all out there, this is my first time seeing her in person. We've communicated via email, so it's cool to put a face to all of our communications. Yes.
Right.
If you're joining us today, put your chats and your comments inside the comment box. I'm tongue-tied today. I realized what time it was a minute before we started, and I rushed over. I'm all discombobulated, but this time I had my tea ready.
Nice.
And if you're watching this on replay, still put in your comments because we'll be able to follow this and definitely keep up with you.
Absolutely.
All right, Kiah, tell me about you, your brand. How did you become a creator of a tea company? That's exciting.
Right. So my name is Kiah Maria. Morefya is a play on my middle name. I actually, you see that?
I love
that. Right. So this is like me entirely. I actually got started making smoke blends like a couple years ago. I just kind of, I'm a cannabis smoker, so I was just kind of adding lavender buds to my weed, the rose petals to my weed. Kind of like doing manifesting, and on a spiritual level, like if I'm wanting to focus on self-love, I might add some rose petals to what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I kind of got from there to looking for remedies for myself. I actually had my gallbladder removed a couple of years ago and have had a really hard time when it comes to digesting food and have been looking for, like a herbal solution to my stomach issues. So then it kind of transformed into like, what's good for stomach issues, calendula, that kind of thing. And and then it was like, I'm making teas, it just kind of fell into place. And then I know other people that have the similar issues or use other things in with their cannabis as well, like grappa leaf or tobacco products. And those things aren't necessarily great for you. So just it's kind of a culmination of all of that. Just I saw a need and I had a solution and was like, you know what, I can make this a thing. I can make this my thing. So I started, like I said, I've been doing this for a couple of years now, but when everything happened with the coronavirus in March, my job was kind of like, we're done. And I used that tax return to invest in myself. And I just bought a whole bunch of herbs and started developing recipes. And then by the time they laid me off in May, I had developed 2 product lines and had built a website. And so when they gave me that call, I was like, all right, it's no problem at all. I went ahead and pulled the trigger and it has been kind of on from there.
I love that. You're like, oh, you're laying me off. Okay, I have a mission.
Yep.
That's exciting. Okay, so wait a second. I love this. So, okay, my brain is all over the place because I didn't know this is so exciting. I'm the same way though. I'm always looking up different like recipes. Like I like to make teas at home, but I'm not legit like you. Like you are full of And so, like, what teas that you make do you recommend for maybe different ailments and things of that nature that you offer?
Right. So I actually have, I think I have like 20 teas at this point, and I'm making a couple more this week, actually. I'm actually going to be launching an entirely new tea website, tea specific website, because I'm having a hard time advertising with my smoke blends. So that should be launched in the next week or so. I actually spent all day doing product pictures for that. So that's what I was rushing doing before I hopped on here.
Whole time and I was late. Oh my God.
No worries. But yeah, so I actually have teas for PMS symptoms. I have teas for memory loss. I have teas for that kind of double in uses. So like my spiritual awakening tea is great for, manifesting and things like that, but it's also really great for an upset stomach. Yeah.
You know that the other night my her stomach was upset. And so I was looking up different things that I could throw together to.
Yeah. Did I send you the spiritual awakening tea? I can't remember.
Yes, I have that.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
This is good. I'm taking notes.
Yeah. See, there's lemongrass in there and calendula and some lemon peel and a little Luthero root. And it's really, really good for settling an uneasy stomach. And it's also good because it has an adaptogen added to it. So when it comes to coping with stress, the way stress affects the body, it's good at combating that as well. So yeah. I try to add an adaptogen element to all my blends because I think that that's so important, Yes. So so almost all of them have some kind of an element for stress relief involved. Unless it's like like Flower Power, it's kind of like it's a green tea with rose petals, jasmine, and lavender. But that Dragonwell green tea base is really good for weight loss. So if you're, if you're looking to burn some fat,
Let me see. This is
right.
Great. I feel like in and of themselves have a calming element to them. And it's really cool that you are specific in what you're putting in each of these so that the healing is really impactful. It's not just, oh, tea does this, but you're really thinking
Right. My whole thing is like enhancing your daily ritual. So I really wanted to like do that for you, right? Like if you're already a tea drinker, might as well drink these teas that are going to work for you. If you're already a cannabis smoker, might as well add these herbs that are going to work for you. So,
So your smoke blends are different from your tea blends, right?
Yes, they are. Yep. It's 2 separate products. My smoke blends are, let me see, sold in these little 1 ounce packages. Cute. You get a full ounce, right? But yes, so they're formulated a little bit differently. Also, the teas are like, you can't really smoke green tea, white tea, black tea. Trust me, I have people that definitely try and it's like, no, don't do that. Please don't. But it happens. It's fine. You won't die. It's just, that's not what it's there for. But yeah, the smoke blends, they are THC free, they're CBD free, they're tobacco free. It really is like red raspberry leaf, rose petals, lavender. I have some really unique herbs that are really hard to come by, like wild daga and blue lotus flowers. So, I mean, they're I really put a lot of work and effort and thought into these blends. And I tried to give, anyone can like add, a little something extra to their weed, but I wanted to like provide something unique. So I tried to do different herbs that we don't really, know too much about. There's some mullein and some marshmallow leaf in there. Yep. And a lot of them, they actually help repair damage done by tobacco. So I think that it's a much better alternative to graba leaf, which I know a lot of people use. And I've actually had people stop using tobacco products by substituting them with my smoke blend. So if you're looking to get away from nicotine or tobacco usage, they're a great alternative.
I love that. I want to ask you a question about your herbs, but if you are joining us, check out her website. It's scrolling below. Just go to www.morefya.com and check her out. Check out both of these blends. I've personally had them. They are amazing.
Thank you.
We have, my mom put a comment in. She said, so glad to meet the woman behind the teas. Proud of you and thankful for the teas, even though I'm not a tea drinker. I want to get into them. However, she's learning a lot tonight. So that's awesome.
That's amazing. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
She called me earlier. She's like, when is your live tonight? And
that's great.
Most of the women who were a part of our conference got to enjoy a sample of your teas. Yeah. And these were so and definitely got to know, hey, go see her. It's scrolling below. Here's my next question. Do you cultivate your herbs yourself, or do you like look outside?
Source them. So I am a master gardener in my county, and I have the ability to do so. But right now I'm doing like 100 orders a month. At least. Yeah. So there's like, I personally can't manage that many crops right now. So what I do is I actually have linked with vendors who source their herbs ethically and sustainably. That's really important to me. I come from an eco-friendly family. My mom owns a solar business, and we kind of are serious about that. So making sure that everything that we do is sustainable is really important. The materials that my bags are made out of are recyclable. The labels on my actual bag are made of recyclable paper. So I really try to put that in there. Yeah.
And
so I know
everything you have is, or just about everything is organic that's inside of it.
Yep. I really try to do the organic herbs. If it's not available, I'll go with whatever it is that they have. But for the most part, everything I use is organic.
Yeah. I love that. Organic, recyclable. This is just good all around. So you're healing our bodies, but the world too.
Right.
That's great. So I wanted to ask you a question about your family. I heard you said I'm a mom. And so tell us a little bit about you on a personal level.
So I'm a single mom. I have 2 kids. Right now they are 8 and 9. My daughter's about to be 10 in December. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So I have my 2 littles. My daughter has a ton of food allergies. So I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but I'm a culinary major. So my background is actually in food. Yeah, it's in food and hospitality. So I've been managing restaurants and developing recipes and stuff like that for a long time now. It was just kind of like taking all the skills that I've kind of like collected over the last decade or so, and kind of now I can implement them into my own brand, which is pretty cool.
Amazing. Yeah. This is alley, and then it's in something that you are passionate about.
Right. Right. So like I said, my daughter has a ton of food allergies. I have to cook a little bit differently. I don't eat meat or anything like that. So she's like allergic to eggs and dairy and peanuts and soy and and fish and yeah, just corn, like literally everything.
So you say, here, baby, here's some tea.
Yeah. Right. So we make everything from scratch here. We don't really do too much processed foods or anything like that. So yeah, anything health related, health food world, like in that whole world, that's all us here.
I love that. I love that. If you're joining us, I am here with the owner and creator. You see it right there in the corner of Morefya Teas and herbal teas and smoke blends. And she is on a roll with just all of the wonderful things she is doing with this highly successful business. And it is a business that is going out there to heal each and every one of you. So go check it out. Morefya Teas.
Yes. Thank you.
Definitely. So a few more questions I have for you. What's coming up on your calendar? I heard you just kind of highlighted that you're taking this pivot. Tell us about it.
Yes. Okay. So I'm actually really excited because I'm working on a bunch of things. I'm about to launch that new website for the tea specifically. So we were doing product pictures for that earlier today. And I kind of want a different feel on the new site than from my original site. So it'll be a little bit different, but definitely a lot of the same content. But then on another level, I have actually been asked to provide content for Foodie TV. So I'm actually, we're about to start filming a show.
That's so exciting.
Yeah. Yep. And it's going to be okay. So the concept is pretty different. It's a showcase of local talent and art in my community. Like I mentioned before, my family's in solar energy. My mom actually owns an eco lifestyle company where we provide solar energy for Latin America and the Caribbean. And so, she's been here quarantined with us for the last couple of months. And we've been working on projects together, that kind of thing. So what we decided is that we are going to be showcasing solar energy in a relatable way. We're going to be putting on shows and performances using solar power. My boyfriend is a DJ in South Florida. He has been for over 20 years now. So he's connected with spoken word artists, with regular artists, with musicians, and we are going to be putting them up on a stage, giving them some teas and smoke blends to review. I'll be talking to people about herbs and teas in between the performances and stuff like that. And really, it's just to showcase all the awesome things that people are doing in our community, showcasing the use of solar energy, getting the message of good health out there with the teas and the smoke blends, and just kind of making people aware of all of it. So I actually started filming some of that today too.
Congratulations. That is so
Thank
exciting.
You. Wow. Yeah. So we are hoping to start having content be put out within the next 2 weeks or so. We're like building a stage, getting all of our ducks in a row right now. And then it's kind of going to be on from there. So yeah.
Well, make sure you send me the updated site and all of that stuff, because I
definitely will.
Putting it out there. I love everything about your mission. Even before I tried your teas, I was like, I love everything you're about. So
thank you.
You have another question out there. Did your mom have the same sort of passion like you have?
Yes. So my mom is super passionate about making sure that people all over have access to energy, to power. She lives in Central America in Panama. We moved there when I was like 17. I actually moved back to the States to go to college. So with that being said, my dad's, I'm first generation American. My dad's from Jamaica and the Bahamas. And with all the hurricanes and everything that comes, they are without power for so long, they struggle with all of that. So with that being said, my mom kind of took that idea and her just love for solar energy and just being sustainable and maintaining an eco-friendly lifestyle, and was like, I want to provide this power to other people. So, that's her whole mission. And that's kind of like what I kind of grew up around. So yeah, it's definitely, she's been a huge inspiration for me and my sisters. We're all kind of business owners. We all do our own thing outside of like our 9-to-5 type situations. And all of that is definitely because of my mom.
That's exciting. Yeah. That is definitely something to be proud of. And then knowing that your whole family is collaborating into making this great impact. That's exciting.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be, my sister, one of my sisters owns a printable company. So we're going to be integrating her business into the show. I have a friend who has a Black beer connoisseur brand where he talks about craft beers and stuff and introduces that to the Black community. And he makes these really cool hip hop t-shirts and stuff like that are beer oriented. It's so awesome. He makes these awesome glasses. So we're going to be showcasing that. It's like, I kind of want to like use my platform to like help everybody, you know, showcase what they have going on. And I'm like so grateful for the opportunity for the show because man, like you couldn't ask for a better way to get people's stuff out there, right?
Exactly. That's amazing. That's a great opportunity for all of them. And honestly, pass their information along. I'm sure some of these viewers would love to see what's going on.
So, yeah, definitely. I'll put down some information afterwards in the comments for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So my question for you is, what lessons have you learned so far? And as it relates to your values, what are those ones that have just really stood out in your work, even especially with the change of the pandemic?
My whole thing has really just been staying true to myself. I try not to do anything that I feel uncomfortable with, that doesn't resonate with me, right? If it's something where I have to kind of change what I'm doing in order to like make it work for somebody else, I'm not really about that. I think it's really important to just stay true to myself and everything that I have going for me and what it is I'm working towards. That way I don't get distracted or derailed in any way. That's kind of just been the big thing. So there's been like a ton of little things that come up and then, you know, I might try to like work that out. And then if it doesn't pan out, I'm just like, okay, it just wasn't meant to be. I'm not going to stress about it. We'll just keep it moving. Like, so that's been the big thing. Yeah, it's been the big thing.
That is so important because a lot of times we find that blocks sometimes keep us stuck. So hearing you say, it just wasn't meant to be, but I'm on a focus.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. So how can people get in touch with you through the, I can't talk, through the website? I told you. Oh my goodness. Through the website.
Yes. You can definitely find me at my website. My contact information is there. I'm also really active on Instagram. So you can follow me on Instagram.com/morefyaherbal. I'll definitely, you know, put in the comments my link for that as well. But if you go to my website, I'm pretty sure I have an Instagram feed on there. I can be reached through, you know, DMs or email. I'm literally always available. I'm always open for collaborations, or if anyone knows of anyone that would work well with my brand, I'd love to meet them and see what they're working with. And I'm also on Facebook. It's Morefya Herbal Teas and Smoke Blends.
Awesome. And so my brain is not working right. I was going to have you do one other thing. What was it? See, this is what I love about these lives. I try to come on and look all professional, but they always we're live. Yes, we're real people, and I cannot remember what it was I was going to say. It'll come, and if it doesn't, if you would like to connect more with Miss Kiah Rogers, please stay connected with her. You hear me every week boasting about these wonderful teas that she has sent out for us to try. And if you were a part of the She Empowerment Conference, you got a sneak peek of what these teas are all about. and they're delicious. As she said, she has over 20 different kinds, and that's just amazing. It's amazing hearing your story from how COVID shifted you into walking in your purpose exactly where you're supposed to be.
Right.
I remember what I was going to say. Y'all, Florida. I'm from Florida.
Yes.
That was it. It was, see, that's something.
That was it.
It's important to connect when you are from Florida with another Floridian. No, I'm not in Florida anymore. But that was really cool that you're from Florida, that you're in Florida now. So insignificant. If you would like to connect with her, I know, just random thoughts. If you would like to connect with her, please do so. Stay active in the comments. If you're just now joining us, if you're watching the replay, comment in the comment box. Kiah said she will keep in contact as to what's going on. So will I. And you can always check her out at morefya.com. Herbal teas and smoke blends. So if you're into teas, if you're into smoke blends, check her out. And she has a lot of fun things going on. So check her out. You will see her and her family because she's all about promoting others. This has been Toxic Tea with me, Tonya Nicole, and amazing partner and sponsor of Morefya, the owner of Morefya Teas, Miss Kiah Rogers. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Kiah.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Bye.